What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Charcoal King. Today, cast iron pizza on the grill. Now, if you followed me before or new to the channel, we have a video. It's called Pizza in a Cast Iron Skillet. We just did it in the oven. Today, we're going to change it up a little bit. Why? The grill. Stay tuned. Why would we put it on the grill? One major reason, flavor. Our grill is like a oven with added flavor. You add a little bit of wood to it and it just creates this something that you definitely don't get from the oven because you're missing the wood, but it's almost like a cross between a wood-fired pizza and that deep dish style cast iron pizza that you're familiar with. So let's get going. What do you think? Dough first. All right. Today we're doing two different ones. We're doing a classic cheese for the daughters, and we're going to do a pepperoni for mommy and daddy. Obviously, you can add whatever you want to add. You can add basil. You can add banana peppers, jalapenos. The list goes on and on. But today we're just going to keep it simple. So today, pre-made dough. Pretty simple. Simple. Ooh. Get a good splash of oil in your cast iron pan. We're going to get a little butter to help it out a little bit.
With your fingers, why not?
Oh, cooking is all about with your fingers. It really helps spread the butter though. There's not really, I don't know if there's another tool besides you just take the butter and put it on there, but a lot of this is going to be very similar to our first video. The only difference is the heating method is going to be the grill. We're going to get that bad boy cranked up, add some wood to it, and this one is going to give it just a dynamite flavor. So, plus any way I could use a cast iron skillet and my grill at the same time, I'm all aboard. All right, so let our dough come out for like an hour. It says 20 minutes, but our house stays pretty cold.
Super cold.
Super cold. So I'll let it come out an hour. It doesn't seem like it did much, but I think we're still good to go. Now you can roll this if you want to. I'm just going to plow it out with my hands. Hopefully with my wife and her TV magic, her editing magic, we can go from this to this. All right, so all I did was take my fingers. You guys can watch this method real quick. Here we go. In and out. In and out. It pushes the dough out, and that's what we want. A little bit crust on the sides. It's going to end up folding over, and you get that nice buttery crust. All right, so one pan's done. We're going to leave this alone. I forgot to get my secret ingredient for this one. All right, now with the magic of TV, you guys saw the other one. I've already buttered and oiled my pan. And for the secret trick on this one, we're just going to do a dusting of cornmeal. I'm not telling you, I love that crunch on the bottom. Hey, if you don't like it, don't add it. So we're just going to add a little bit of dusting on the bottom. It's going to help the, a little bit on the sides. Give it a little dashy dash. Add as little as much as you want. And we're going to repeat steps 1 through 13 with the dough. Rip it out of the bag because you don't have anything to open it with. And we're going to be very, very, very gentle with the dough. All these dough police out there. Oh, you got to do this. Oh, you got to do that. I'd laugh. All right. Here we go. Quick and easy. Look at that. No muss, no fuss. Now, I will say this. This is a 10-inch lodge. This is a 12-inch lodge. It's a black lock. That does not matter. The point is, if you're going to use a 10-inch skillet, your dough's going to be a little bit thicker. Yes, your dough's going to be thicker. The 12-inch is going to stretch the dough out a little bit more. It's going to give you more of a thinner style pizza. Either way, you can make it work. Same way. All we're going to do is take our fingers, start in the front, and push our way out. Just like this. I'm going to give us a nice little crust. And there we go. Just like that. Now look, when this thing bakes on the grill, all that butter and all that oil that stuck to the pan is going to just like slowly and eventually just seep down on the sides. And that's how you get that deep buttery crust. All right. Let's do this. Let's do sauce. I bought standard Classico sauce. Don't care. I've tried 3,000 different pizza sauces. They all taste the same. They taste like tomato. Put as much or as little on as you like. I like it to be about medium for me, and I go all the way to the edge. Because what's going to happen on that grill, the dough eventually is going to rise over. So you don't want to shortchange yourself on this and come in like a couple inches before the edge. All right, what do you think, Mama?
Looks perfect. Big Daddy.
You want more?
Nope, that looks good,
Good?
I think.
You got it right on the first time. You know, when you're married, you never get it right on the first time. All right. Girls like less sauce.
I don't think you really are ever right, period. Forget about like the first, second, third, fourth. Right? I mean.
I know, honey. You tell me what a mistake it was to marry me every day.
No, I don't. That's
Yes,
a lie.
you do.
That's a lie.
That's on national television.
But look in the camera. Right. You can honestly say that I am right about 95% of the time.
We're going to go to the cheese.
You know that's true.
Cheese is the same thing. Hey, add what you want. This is what we did. I could not figure out what I wanted, so this is what we got. We got Italian cheese. It's got mozzarella, provolone, parmesan, Asiago, and Romano cheeses. We're going to use the old trusty dump method. We did get the whole milk mozzarella. I'd recommend that. I went cheap on the low fat or the low moisture. You want that richness to cut through the tomato and the dough.
Pizza ain't low fat.
No. And then we got this mozzarella parmesan. Like I said, I couldn't figure out which one. Now you might say that's a lot of cheese. It probably is. But they're all white cheeses. There's not many times in our family that we look at a cheese and we're like, that's not going to go good together. So what I'll do, I'll just repurpose the cheese, put it back on one of these bags, and we'll use it for something. So, all right, here we go. This is for the girls. Now here's a trick. Take the cheese and go all the way to the edge with it. And I mean all the way to the edge. Build it up on the edge, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Doing that is going to help you get those black little burnt ends, those black crispies and stuff that's notorious for a pizza. And that's it for the girls, just like that. All right.
Boy, this is easy dinner.
Oh,
I could.
The hardest thing is starting the grill for most. Throw a little basil in there for some color. Guys, we picked this from, I got some oregano too, but.
Now, you're putting green on the girls' pizza? What are you thinking?
They're going to have to learn to eat a vegetable or an herb eventually in their life. All right, so now that our sauce is done, the girls are ready. I'm just going to act like I know how to put this cheese on there professionally. And this is called the dump method. Dump it all on. Ooh, extra cheesy.
That's going to be a cheesy pizza, honey.
I know what you wanted? Mm-hmm. All right. Now we're just going to use regular old pepperoni. Now, like I said, pizza is almost like the idea of the clothes you wear. The amount of toppings, the different ways you can have it between Detroit, Chicago, New York.
East Tennessee.
Oh, girl. We'll mount this bad boy high. The hardest thing about making this, honestly, is just getting the grill to the right temperature. You got to trust your grill. You got to get it up to temperature, and you got to leave it alone. Because if you looking, you ain't cooking. Ah. What do you think?
Mm-hmm.
God, that's going to be good. All those oils and stuff from the pepperonis going to get hot and crispy.
No, that's turkey pepperoni, right?
Hell no. No. Not in this house. Does anything look like turkey? Anything except a big gobbler. All right. Now that that's done, we're going to get the grill set up. Show you guys how we do that. Throw these on there. And we're on the downhill stretch. Stay tuned.
Already? Boy, that was fast.
Yep. All right, guys. So I just want to show you this. Since the pizza video is going to be so easy, if you guys are following me, then you know my love for the grill, the charcoal, and all that stuff. So just a quick little insert. You guys, this is just left over from the last grill. I think we did, ribeye.
Oh, yeah, ribeye. Kebabs.
Skewers, kebabs, yep. And I love my trusty garden spade.
Garden shovel.
Yep. It picks up this heady-doody grate real easy. But this is leftover coals. I've already got it nice and pretty for you. I just wanted to show you, this is what happens when you close your grill and turn off your grate, or turn off your vents, close your vents. You can save a lot of money and a lot of coal by doing that. So this is how we're gonna do it. I've always got, unless it's just a long smoke and I got lucky and I've got barely no charcoal left, typically I've got something like this in the grill. So it definitely varies, but it normally looks like this. A lot of people say, how much charcoal do you add? And I said, God, that's such a hard question. Like every other question in the world, I cannot answer it because I have so much charcoal left over. I said it's gonna be an easy video, so let's get to go. I'm gonna put my charcoal chimney right on top of those. I'm gonna add about a half of that thing because I want the grill to get hot. So what we're doing with this cook, this is the idea. I don't want direct heat underneath it because I do think that would burn and it'll go through the cast iron. I don't want that. So I'm going to create the idea of the two-zone effect, but with 360-degree coals. So the coals are going to be around the grill, and then underneath it is just going to be space for the oxygen to come through. It's going to be plenty enough heat to heat it all the way through. Our trusty little cube starter, you guys know this by now. I swear by it. It's harder to light it with a...
And that's a half of one.
Yes.
Saving that money.
I'm gonna say it's harder to light it with a... There, and that's it. Oh, our fan's going. Here. Just like that. So this is one of those cooks where you want to make sure that all your charcoal has been lit. So... Alright, we're gonna give that about 15 minutes, give or take. We're gonna come back out here, and I am going to show you how we're going to set up the charcoal because I think that's probably the hardest part of the pizza. You guys saw how easy it was in there, and then other than that, that crust on the bottom of that butter. I just dumped the charcoal. I let it go definitely longer than normal for me, but I wanted that. I want my charcoals to be where they need to be to start with. I don't want to wait around. So all we're going to do is just spread the coals out on the sides. And I wouldn't say you got to get it even as possible, but you definitely don't want thin spots because obviously the pizza wouldn't cook even. So that's pretty good right there. I can live with that. All right.
So like a donut.
Oh geez, you're always talking about sweets. All right, so the next step is we're going to keep the vents on the bottom wide open. We're just going to close our grill. And the good thing about a Weber Summit charcoal grill is this new feature. So instead of just open your damper left and right, you can actually open it all the way. Love that feature. Now this allows a ton of oxygen to come through your grill. And like I said, you guys follow me in the past, you guys know that oxygen is heat. That's how your fire breathes. So that's what we're going to do. Let's get it up about 450, maybe 500, and that's when we know we're going to be ready. All right, guys, so we got it pegged pretty high. We're hovering right around 500. I just opened the grill just to check it. I'm going to open it. My daughters are going to be first, so the pizza has a chance to cool down. Remember, we did the donut. We're just going to set the cast iron right in the middle and shut the grill. I don't know how easier it can be. We're going to give it, let's say, 12 to 15 minutes. I'm going to check it at the 12-minute mark, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, so estimated about 12 minutes. We're going to do a sneak peek. Oh, yeah. Good night. Alexa's got 12 minutes. There you go. Alexa, power off. I'm not sponsored by Alexa. All right, here we go. Oh, yeah. Let's check that crust. See those black. Ooh, that handle's hot. That ain't gonna work. All right. So what I'm gonna do? Hot
grill, baby.
Yeah. All right. So what I'm gonna do? We're gonna keep this grill open. I'm gonna go to my trusty old grill accessory cart. And this is how you make something out of nothing. This is some hickory chips. I think one is hickory. Watch out for Nelly. All right.
She wants some pizza, Daddy.
She wants something. All right, so all we're gonna do, and this is what I think really just makes the pizza. I swear I do. I think it just adds something that the oven can't add, and you're really going to take it a long way. All right. Just like that. Hope you guys get enough background noise. All right,
ooh, it's hot.
Yes, it's very hot. I think I was hovering about 550 for a good portion of the time. So all we're going to do, we're going to let that hickory catch on fire. Put it right in the middle just like we did the other one. Close the lid, and we're going to do 12 minutes again. We're going to open our damper, allow all that oxygen to build back up in there, get that temperature risen. And Alexa, set timer for 12 minutes.
Going up fast.
Golly, can you hear that? Get close to that. Listen. That's that butter and that oil just frying that bread and making that crispy. Oh, golly, that dough on the bottom. Let's bring that bad boy inside so it stays warm. All right, guys, so ours is still in the grill. The cheese has come out. We've let it calm down for a couple minutes. It's still popping hot. I don't know if you can even tell it, but you can still hear the oils in the butter frying the bread. So let's see if, oh yeah. We shouldn't have any problem with this right here releasing.
Look at that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I wonder what the bottom looks like. Oh yeah. That crunch factor. You ready?
It just sounds delicious.
Oh yeah. Look, I didn't go for the cheese pull. I really don't care about that photo op of the cheese hanging halfway off. When I eat it, I want my cheese to be on the slice that I'm eating and not 95% of it stuck in the middle. So if you're looking for the cheese pull, that ain't me. Ooh.
It's hot.
It is hot. And then crust. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm gonna regret this.
Oh, don't burn your mouth.
Oh, I want to.
Oh, don't. Look at the steam. Honey. You literally just looked like one of those dinosaurs from Jurassic Park.
I felt like it too. God, it's so good.
Honey. What is that little dinosaur? The one that's got the little short arms. Oh, Lord. Are your taste buds
let me tell you
fried?
something. We argue all the time about what kind of pizza we like. There's several times I get thin crust, several times I get the Brooklyn style, several times we get the pan style. But the buttery, crispy crunch on the bottom of these pizzas, you don't have to cook as long as we did if you don't like that I wouldn't say it's called a cracker crunch, but that deep dish style pizza. And I'm telling you, putting it on the grill and that cast iron, I think it just does something that your oven can't do. We reach temperatures that my oven doesn't reach, which is one advantage of the grill. And we're gonna go back out there and check ours, and we're gonna really do the taste test, because now I got that hickory on there with all that pepperoni and the oil's just melting all over it. Ooh, I'm gonna save this one for the girls.
Give me a little bite. Is it super hot?
Yeah, it's hot. All right, guys, so we just got back out from inside tasting the girls' cheese pizza. I did set Alexa for 12 minutes, but I did forget that we're doing the 12-inch, not the 10-inch, so I went ahead and pulled it after 10 minutes, or checked it 10 minutes, and I think we're there. Oh, God, yes. Oh, yes. Yep, that's it right there. It's got a little bit of kiss of hickory to it. Ooh. Look, all that charcoal is going to be left over. So all we're going to do is close the grill. My bottom vent's already off. Turn that vent off, and now you're saving money. All right, let's bring that bad boy. You can hear it too. It's the same thing. You hear that noise? God almighty. All right, let's bring it in.
You're on.
All right, guys, here we go. Live and in action. Ooh, I just love that noise. Still bubbling. Hey, one trick when you guys are doing this, get it out of the pan right away if you can. Because what's going to happen is, you guys notice how much oil and butter and stuff's left over? That eventually will create steam, and steam will make a soggy crust. So you want to get it out of your pan. So let's just see if we got what we wanted. You guys see that char on the side? I just absolutely love that in a deep pan.
Let me see. Lift it up.
Can you see that?
Oh, yeah.
And you can kind of see the little bit of that cornmeal that's going to make it extra crispy. All right. It's almost like I knew what I was doing. God almighty. Oh, yeah. There ain't no way. Hey, we'll have to come back for this. Just trust me. I know it's good. We're going to wrap it up. Hey, don't forget to press the subscribe button. And for my daughters, me, and my wife, the microwave queen, press that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. This bad boy's about to go down with the ice cold Coke and some marinara sauce on the side. I hope this recipe was just about as easy as it looked. It was for us. See you next time. I'm trying to fight the urge of just